Let's answer some trigonometry problems. Start tayo sa trigonometric ratios. Number 1, find sine of 30 degrees. Ito yung kailangan nating tandaan, yung unit circle. Sa face-to-face review natin, doon natin mas tuturo ko sa inyo yung technique kung paano mabilis itong ma-memorize. Okay? Ang hinahanap natin is sine of 30 degrees. Hanapin nyo lang yung 30 degrees, and dito siya. Yung una dyan, this is the cosine, and ito yung sine. So, ang sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. Okay? Next, if tangent theta is equal to 3 over 4, find sine of theta. Tandaan lang natin yung SOHCAHTOA. Okay. So, yung tangent natin is opposite over adjacent, 3 over 4. Ibig sabihin, opposite yung 3, adjacent is 4. Ang sine natin is OH. So, that's opposite over hypotenuse. Given na yung opposite natin, which is 3, and yung hypotenuse natin, makukuha natin yan using the Pythagorean theorem. Or, tandaan na lang natin yung Pythagorean triple na 3, 4, 5. So, the answer is 5. Okay, again, pwede natin makuha using the Pythagorean theorem. Or, tandaan nyo lang itong Pythagorean triple na 3, 4, 5. Next, if cosine theta is equal to 4 over 5, evaluate 1 minus tangent squared theta over 1 plus tangent squared theta. Okay? So, yung cosine natin, 4 over 5. Yung 4 dyan, from SOHCAHTOA, ka. Okay? So, A is adjacent. And then 5 is hypotenuse. Now, ano ba yung tangent? Hanapin natin si tangent kasi yung tangent yung nag-appear dito. Right? Ang tangent natin is TOA. So, that's opposite over adjacent. Given na yung adjacent natin, which is 4, yung hypotenuse natin, hindi siya given. Yung opposite natin, hindi siya given. Okay? So, again, ano yung ating Pythagorean triple? 3, 4, 5. Andiyan na si 4, andiyan na si 5, 3 na lang kulang. Ilagay dito si 3. Okay? So, yung tangent natin is 3 over 4. So, evaluate natin to. This will be 1 minus 3 over 4 squared over 1 plus 3 over 4 squared. Okay, so that would be 1 minus 9 over 16 over 1 plus 9 over 16. So this will just be 16 over 16 minus 9 over 16 over 16 over 16 plus 9 over 16. This will be 7 over 16 over 16 plus 9 is 25 over 16. Cancel. The answer is 7 over 25. Okay, next, basic identities. Dito tayo sa mga basic identities. Ito, ang suggestion ko, since maraming basic identities, nandyan yung mga half-angle identities, may mga may mga signs, no? So, in that case, ang gusto ko lang na matandaan natin, itong quotient identities, reciprocal identities, and Pythagorean identities. So, ilan lang to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Yung mga yan. Ito, kilala na natin tong quotient from SOHCAHTOA. And then ito, yan, mas madali lang naman tong i-memorize itong reciprocal identities. And then itong Pythagorean, very important yan. Alright? So, for example, if secant theta is equal to 5 over 4, find tangent squared theta. So, gagamitin natin yung isa sa mga identities dyan na yung secant squared theta minus tangent squared theta is equal to 1. Alright? Again, ito ay basic identity na makikita natin dun sa formula. Magre-rely lang tayo dun sa formula. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, isolate lang natin si tangent squared theta. Tangent squared theta is equal to, since negative siya, no? So, that would be negative tangent squared theta, 1 minus secant squared theta, or tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta minus 1, which is, yung secant natin is 5 over 4, so you have 5 over 4 squared minus 1, which is 25 over 16 minus 16 over 16, which is 9 over 16. Okay? And then, reduce na lang to lowest terms. Okay? Kung kaya pa ba to? Divide by 3, 3, hindi na. So, ito na yan. 9 over 16. Alright? Next. if sine theta is equal to 4 over 5, evaluate 1 minus cosine 2 theta over sine squared theta. Identity pa rin yung gagamitin natin, pero ang tawag na doon is yung double angle identity. Okay? Specifically, gamitin natin dito yung, since meron tayong cosine 2 theta, ito yung gagamitin natin. Ayan. Since gusto natin, naka-express lang siya in terms of sine, since sine lang yung given. So, ang identity natin is cosine 2 theta, 2 theta. Yung a na yan, theta lang din yan, no? Is equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. So, hanapin natin si cosine 2 theta. Cosine 2 theta is just 1 minus sine squared theta. So, that would be, i-isolate natin si cosine minus, or 1 minus cosine 2 theta, since nandito si 1, and then dun sa in-evaluate natin, nandito si 1. So, dapat magkasama yung 1 and cosine 2 theta. Just subtract both sides by 1. And then, you have cosine 2 theta minus 1 is equal to negative sine 2 theta, or 2 sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cosine 2 theta. Ito at saka to, same lang sila, no? So, therefore, itong 1 minus cosine 2 theta over sine squared theta is just equal to this one, 2 sine squared theta over sine squared theta. Okay? Again, saan galing to? Galing siya dito. So, as you can see, cancel lang sa sine squared theta. Ang matitira, 2. Actually, hindi natin nagamit tong 4 over 5. Okay? Again, isolation lang yung ginawa ko dito. Pinagsama ko si cosine 2 theta tsaka si 1. Okay? And then, nakuha ko to. Tapos, nakita ko, nag-cancel lang ito tsaka to. So, the answer is 2. Okay? Next, example 3. If tangent theta is 3 over 4, evaluate 1 plus sine theta over cosine theta. Dito, pwede natin gamitin pa rin si SOHCAHTOA, no? Since this is opposite, this is adjacent, ADJ. Automatic, yung hypotenuse natin is 5. So, ang sine natin, yung sine theta natin is 3 over 5. Again, opposite hypotenuse. Yung cosine theta natin is 4 over 5. Adjacent hypotenuse. So now, direct substitution na lang yan. So this will be 1 plus, yung sine theta natin is 3 over 5. And then yung cosine theta natin is 4 over 5. Okay? So this will be 5, 8 over 5 over 4 over 5. Cancel. 8 divided by 4 is 2. That's the answer. Alright? Next, dito tayo sa mga right triangles. Yan, number 1. A right triangle has an adjacent side of 12 and a hypotenuse of 13. Find the opposite side. Ito, Pythagorean theorem lang din to, no? So, yung c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Given sa atin yung adjacent side at saka yung hypotenuse. So, isang side yung hinahanap natin. So, b squared is just c squared minus a squared, or that b is equal to the square root of c squared minus a squared. Ang c squared natin is 13. So, that will be 13 squared is 169 minus a squared 12 squared is 144. Alright? So, this will be square root of 25. Okay? Square root ng 25 is 5. That's the answer. Okay? Yan yung opposite side. Next, number 2. A right triangle has a hypotenuse of 10 and an acute angle 30 degrees. Find the length of the opposite side. Drawing tayo ng triangle. Ayan. Right triangle dapat. Ito yung angle natin. 90 degrees yan. Yung hypotenuse natin is 10. Tapos merong acute angle, sabihin natin nandito siya. Pwede namang dito, bahala kayo dyan, no? So, yung angle na yan is 30 degrees. Now, hinahanap natin yung length of the opposite side. Alin yung opposite dyan? Ito. Okay? So, opposite yung hinahanap natin. So, pipili kayo, ano ba yung gagamitin natin? Yung sine ba? Yung cosine? Or yung tangent? Yung sine natin is opposite over hypotenuse. Given sa atin si opposite given sa atin si hypotenuse, ito siya. And si opposite, yun yung hinahanap natin. Yung sine of the angle is given kasi given yung angle natin. Therefore, yung sine yung gagamitin natin. Alright? So, sine of theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Since we're looking for the opposite side, the length of the opposite side, multiply lang natin both sides by the hypotenuse. That leads us to this formula. Opposite is equal to hypotenuse times the sine of theta. Yung hypotenuse natin is 10 multiplied by sine of 30 degrees. Yung unit circle natin, yung sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. So this will be 10 times 1/2, which is equal to 5. That's the answer. Okay? 5 yung answer natin. Next, number 3. In right triangle ABC with right angle C, one acute angle is twice the other. The hypotenuse AB is equal to 10. Find the lengths of the two legs. Exact values yung hinahanap natin. Alright, solve natin siya dito. Meron daw akong right triangle. Ang right angle natin is C. So, dapat, ito si C. Pwedeng ito si A, ito si B. So, kahit baliktad, okay lang yan, no? Ano pa bang given? Hypotenuse natin, AB is 10. And then, find the length of, ito. One acute angle is twice the other. So, sabihin natin that this one is given by the angle theta and the other one is given by the angle 2 theta since twice daw. No? So, again, sa geometry, kahit hindi naman masyadong nag-make sense yung drawing natin, basta makuha natin yung tamang sagot. Alright? Now, find the lengths of the two legs. Hinahanap natin ito and ito. Alright? Establish muna natin yung formula natin with our knowledge that the sum of the internal angles of a triangle is 180. So, you have theta plus 2 theta. Ito yan. Ito yung isa. And then this one is 90. Since right angle nga siya, is equal to 180. So, pag samahin natin to, this will be 3 theta is equal to 90. So, theta is equal to 30. Alright? 30. Lagyan natin na degrees. So, yung theta natin is 30 degrees. Now, nasa na yun? So, this one is theta. This will be 30 degrees. And this one is 2 theta. So, 60 degrees yan. Now, meron na tayong degrees. Pwede na natin mahanap yung length ng mga opposite side. Gamitin lang natin si sine. No? Yung tulad ng ginawa natin kanina. So, sine of, pwedeng start tayo dito sa B. Sine of 60 degrees is equal to, again, from SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. Yung opposite natin, dito na lang natin nilagay. Yung opposite natin, that's what we want to find, no? So, it leads us to this. Opposite is equal to hypotenuse times sine of 60 degrees. Hypotenuse natin is 10. Yung sine of 60 natin is square root of 3 over 2. So, this is just 5 square root of 3. Okay? So, yan yung opposite dito sa 60. Ito, this one. So, this one is 5 square root of 3. Now, hanapin natin ito. So, gagamitin naman natin dyan is, again, mag-rely lang lagi tayo dun sa SOHCAHTOA. Gamitin natin si cosine. Okay? Actually, sine na lang. Pwede namang sine na lang. Kasi, nasa na yung missing? Ito yung missing, 30 degrees. Same pa rin, opposite pa rin naman yan. So, sine of 30 degrees is again opposite over hypotenuse. So, yung opposite natin is equal to hypotenuse times the sine of 30 degrees. Oops, 30 degrees. Hypotenuse is 10. Sine of 30 from the unit circle is 1/2. This will be 5. So, yun yung answers natin. 5 square root of 3 and 5. So, yan yung lengths ng mga sides. Alright? Ayan. Proceed naman tayo sa laws of sines and cosines. Ito yung laws of sines and cosines. If we have a triangle, oops, yan. Tapos, meron tayong angles A, B, and C. Opposite to angle A is the side A. Opposite to angle B, okay, oops, Lagyan natin ito ng mga angle. Opposite to angle B is side B, and opposite to angle C is side C. Okay? So, yan yung relationship nila. Meron tayong law of sines and law of cosines. So, sa face-to-face review natin, mas tingnan natin yung pattern nito. Okay? Kasi, actually, obvious yung pattern dito. So, kung A squared yan, ang mag-appear dito is B squared times C squared, and then yung B and C, tapos cosine of A. Tapos, yung pattern niya, nagko-continue lang dito. Alright? So, dito tayo sa example number 1. In a triangle, side A is equal to 7, B is equal to 10, and the angle A is equal to 30 degrees. Find the angle A. Okay. So, drawing tayo ng triangle para mas madali natin siyang makita. Meron tayong triangle. Name natin siya as A, B, C. Yung side A natin is 7. Okay, ito yung 7. And then B natin is 10. Wala tayong information about this. And then yung angle A, this one, is 30 degrees. Parang mali yung given natin. So, ang hinahanap dito, I think it's angle B. Alright? Hanapin natin si angle B, not angle A. So, hanapin natin ito. Okay. So, now, gagamitin natin dito yung law of sines. A over sine A is equal to B over sine B. So, any of the two naman, pwede natin kunin dun sa law of sines na yon. Alright? And then, i-isolate lang natin si sine of B. So, cross multiplication lang yan. And then, yung sine of B will now be equal to B sine A over A. Again, cross multiplication. Okay? Now, yung B natin is 10. Sine of A is sine of 30 degrees. A natin is 7. Alright. So, 10 times sine of 30 is 1/2 over 7. This will give us 5 over 7. So, yan yung sine of B. Pero, ang hinahanap natin is angle B, not sine of B. So, ganito yan. Yung sine of B is equal to 5 over 7. Para makita natin si B, kukunin lang natin si arc sine of 5 over 7. And yan yung answer. Okay? So, another trigonometric function yan, arc sine. Sometimes, nag-appear siya as ganito. Sa calculator, sine tapos may ganyan siya. 5 over 7. Example number 2, in a triangle ABC, AB is equal to 7, AC is equal to 10, and angle A is equal to 60 degrees. Find BC. Dito tayo sa next slide. So, meron tayong triangle ABC. Ito yung side A, side B, side C. Yung A natin, AB, ito siya, is 7. So, C is equal to 7. Yung AC is equal to 10. Ito yung AC. So, B is equal to 10. And yung angle A, ito yung angle A, that is 60 degrees. Ang hinahanap natin, ito. Since given to, given din to, and then meron tayong isang angle, pwede nating mahanap to using the law of cosine. Okay? So, law of cosine, A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine of A. Alright. Yung B squared natin is 10 squared, which is 100, plus C squared is 7 squared is 49, minus 2 times B natin is 10, C natin is 7, times the cosine of A. Ang A natin is, ito, 60 degrees. 60 degrees. So, 100 plus 49 is 149, minus 2 times 10, 20 times 7 is 140, times cosine of 60 degrees. Ang cosine of 60 degrees is 1/2. Okay, sa unit circle. So, you get 149 minus 140 times cosine of 60 is half ng 140, that is 70. 149 minus 70 is 79. Alright? So, yun yung answer natin for A squared. Pero, hindi naman A squared yung hinahanap natin. Ang hinahanap natin is yung A, which is just the length of BC. So, A is the square root of 79. Okay? Yan yung answer natin. Next, given a triangle with sides A is equal to 13, B is equal to 14, and C is equal to 15, find the exact value of sine squared B. Alright. Drawing tayo ng triangle. A, B, C. Ito si A. ito si B, ito si C. Again, opposite sa kanilang mga angle yung mga name nila ha. So, yung A natin is 13, B is 14, C is 15. Okay? Hinahanap natin yung sine squared B. Okay? Actually, ganito dapat yung thinking natin dyan. Meron akong sine squared B. Dapat makuha ko yung sine squared B from cosine squared B. Okay? Gagamit lang ako ng identity dito. And then yung cosine squared B, syempre from cosine of B. So, dapat, yung gagamitin natin na law of cosine is B squared is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cosine of B. Ito siya. Diyan siya manggagaling sa cosine of B. Alright? So, yung A squared natin is 13 squared plus yung C squared natin is 15 squared minus 2. Yung A natin is 13. Yung C natin is 15 times cosine of B. I-isolate natin tong cosine of B. Yung B squared given din pala yan, no? 14 squared. Okay. So, simplify natin siya. You're going to get 14 squared minus 13 squared minus 15 squared over, since this is equal to negative, divide natin by the negative. Negative 2 times 13 times 15 is equal to cosine of B. So, para mawala tong negative, i-reverse lang natin yung mga sign, no? Same pa rin naman yung answer na makukuha natin. So, you're going to get 13 squared plus 15 squared minus 14 squared over 2 times 13 times 15. Alright? This is equal to cosine of B. Now, iiwan ko na sa inyo itong problem na to. Pag nakita nyo si cosine of B, pupunta kayo dun sa isang identity. Ang identity, isa sa mga trigonometric identity natin is that yung sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cosine squared theta. Okay, saan siya galing? Galing siya dun sa sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. Alright? So now, pag nakuha nyo na si cosine of B, i-square nyo lang siya, i-minus nyo sa 1, and yun na yung answer natin. Alright? So, iwan ko na sa inyo tong problem na to.